Let us go on a journey to meet Isis in her temple. To receive healing and magic from Isis. Find a place where you can sit down or lie down comfortably and not be interrupted. Bring your focus to your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let everything go. Clear your mind. Take a deep breath in and release everything that no longer serves you. Take one more deep breath in and release all with a sigh. Now let us focus on relaxing and letting go. Focus on your feet and feel them relax. Relax your ankles. Relax your calves. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Your hips. Your butt. Your belly. Your lower back. Upper back. Chest. Heart. Shoulders, arms, wrists, hands, neck, jaw, eyes, head. Now you are fully relaxed. Feel the earth beneath you melt away. Going deep into the earth. You find yourself lying on a river shore. You look up and you find yourself, you are on the shore of the Nile River. The sun is beating hot on your skin. The water flows calmly down. Still, there's not a breeze in sight, and the heat just a barge floats by on the river. You ask the captain if you can catch a ride. The captain of the barge asks where you are headed. You tell them that you're on the way to Isis's temple. They say they are on the way to Isis's temple also, as they must stop to make an offering to the Great Mother. You climb onto the barge, and it takes off down the Nile River. As the barge floats down the river, you feel the sense of calm wash over you. The movement of the river stirs up a cool breeze, cooling you down from that hot sun. Up ahead you see on the shore are the great pyramids of Giza. You pass by those pyramids as you are on the way to Isis's pyramid. You continue to float down the Nile River. Up ahead you see a grand pyramid, shining gold, and you know that this pyramid is your destination. As you approach the pyramid, a goddess flies in front of the barge to greet you. She is Isis. She's hovering above the Nile. Her beautiful wings are wide and spread out. She is decked out in her gold and lapis. She greets you and the captain and the boatmen of the barge. She tells you to go ahead inside the temple and she will meet you there. She thanks the bargemen and the captain for their offering and blesses them on their journey down the Nile River. You step off the barge and onto the hot sand of the shore. You walk up the steps into the Great Pyramid. Once you step inside the pyramid, you are relieved to feel the cool air of the temple. You are glad that you are out of that hot sun. In the entryway of the temple, there is a bowl of fresh spring water. You take up the cup next to it and drink in the fresh, cool water. It refreshes you from the hot sun of Egypt. Then a woman steps forward from the inner chamber. She beckons you to follow her down the corridor. You follow her deeper into the cool pyramid. Along the corridor, there's writing on the walls. You look around and see that the writing is the story of Isis, of motherhood, of magic. It is Isis's story, written for all to read. You read the writing, you read Isis's story, and how she was a mother, the great mother of Egypt. Finally, the woman you've been following stops and beckons you to a door. You step through the door and enter Isis's inner chamber. The scents of frankincense and blue lotus just hang in the air. You look around the chamber and you see that Isis is now sitting on her gold throne. She asks you to come forward to receive her blessing. She offers you a cup of blue lotus tea to help you dream and manifest. as you drink, she tells you the story of love, loss, and love again. How you can always find love again after loss. She tells you that there is magic in every day. All little things have magic. That she is always here when you need her, and that she can always show you the magic that you have forgotten. Once you finish the tea, she gets up and takes your hand. You walk with Isis to the other side of the chamber. There's a bowl of water, and she asks you to look into the water. You look into the water and see your own reflection. She tells you to look deeper, and the reflection of yourself waves, and you see images and visions. You see what you came seeking there today in the water. Slowly the images slow down and fade away, and Isis takes your hand and guides you away from the bowl of water. She asks if you have any other questions and answers the questions that she can. She then takes a goblet of water and pours the water over your head to bless and clear your energy. She then takes the sacred oils of frankincense, lotus, and myrrh into her hand and begins to anoint your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, and your womb. With these blessed oils, she is blessing and healing you, and you start to feel the healing energy work through your body and through your chakras. You start to feel a warm glow at your crown, third eye, throat, heart, and womb. You start to feel whole again. Pieces of your soul that have been missing come back to you. When you feel whole, you thank Isis for her blessing and her healing, and you know that it is time for you to go. You say your goodbye to Isis, knowing that whenever you want, you can always come back, and you step out of the chamber. Isis's priestess that guided you to the chamber is waiting for you outside the door to guide you back out of the pyramid. You follow her back down the corridor of the pyramid. Until you find yourself back at the entryway, and you look back at the walls of the tales that tell the story of Isis's wisdom, love, and motherhood. Now that you have made it to Isis's temple, you know where it is and how to travel there again when you need her healing and her magic and her motherhood. You thank the priestess for showing you the way, and you walk out to that hot sun and look at the great Nile River. As the river flows by you, you get caught up in the flow and you're transported back to your room. You are back in your room. Slowly start to feel back in your body. When you are ready, you can open your eyes.